Welcome back, students. Today we are going to see the second unit, that is from numerical methods and probability theory. So today we are going to start the second unit. So the second unit is interpolation. So the chapter's name is interpolation. So in this chapter we are having different methods, that is in finite differences. We are having finite differences. In finite differences we are having Newton's forward formula, Newton's backward interpolation formula, Lagrange's formula, Gauss forward formula, Gauss backward formula, Stirling's formula, and Bessel's formula. So these are the different methods on this unit. So if we learn these methods, then this unit is very easy. So now we are going to start this interpolation. So interpolation. So what is the definition of the interpolation? So interpolation is the process of finding out unknown value which lies in the given set of tabulated values. So simply we can say that interpolation is the process. So by this process we can find the unknown values. So we can find the unknown values. That means these unknown values will lie in the given tabulated values. So from the given values we find out the unknown values. Then this process is called as interpolation. Or you can simply write like this: to add a value into a series by calculating it from surrounding known values is known as interpolation. So this is the definition from the other textbook. Or you can write like this: interpolation is the method of constructing new data points within the range for given set of points. So if you want, you can write this definition. So simply we can say that what is the interpolation means: interpolation is the process of finding out unknown value. So this unknown value lies in the given set of tabulated values. So this is the definition of interpolation. So here the x takes the values from x0, x1, x2, so on, xn, and y takes the values from y0, y1, y2, so on, yn. And here x is called as independent variables and y is called as dependent variables. So that important point. So what is the extrapolation? So sometimes you will ask the definition of extrapolation. So interpolation means to find out the unknown values within the given values. So extrapolation means to find out the unknown values which lies outside the tabulated values. So this is the definition of extrapolation. So extrapolation is the process of finding out the unknown values which lies outside the given set of tabulated values. So extrapolation, the name itself we are having, it is the process of finding out the unknown value. So this unknown value is lies in outside the table, outside the tabulated value. So it is called as extrapolation. Or we can simply say that, so in the other textbook he has given simply like this: extrapolation is the method of constructing new data points outside the range for a given set of points. So outside the range is called as extrapolation, inside the range is called as interpolation, and outside the range is called as extrapolation. So this is the important points we have to remember. So this is the definition of interpolation and this is the definition of extrapolation. So now we are going to see the finite difference. So here finite difference means here we are having finite difference table, and finite difference table we are having finite backward difference table as well as finite forward difference table. So here I have constructed a finite difference forward difference table or finite difference table. So this is called as a forward difference operator. So delta is called as forward difference operator. So I have constructed the table here. So here I have taken the x values, that is x0, x1, x2, so on up to x5, and I have taken the y values y0, y1, y2, so on up to y5. So first delta phi. So this is the first difference. Next I am going to find delta square y. Next delta cube y, delta power 4y, and delta power 5y. So here I can see that the difference of the first difference is called as second difference. The difference of the second difference is called as third difference. The difference of the third difference is called as fourth difference. The difference of the fourth difference is called as fifth difference. So that is the important point I have to remember. So here the first difference. Now I am going to see. Now I am going to calculate the first difference value. So that means delta y naught. Delta y naught equal to y1 minus y naught. Delta y1 equal to y2 minus y1. Delta y2 equal to y3 minus y3, and so on. So the difference of the first difference is called as second difference. The second differences are delta square y naught equal to delta y1 minus y naught. Delta square y1 equal to delta y2 minus delta y2. Delta square y2 equal to delta y3 minus delta y2, and so on. So the difference of the second difference is called as third difference. So third difference means delta cube y naught equal to delta square y1 minus delta square y naught. Delta cube y1 equal to delta square y2 minus delta square y1, and so on. So the difference of the third difference is called as fourth difference. that is delta power 4 y naught equal to delta cube y1 minus delta cube y0. Delta power 4 y1 equal to delta cube y2 minus delta cube y1. So the difference of the fourth difference is called as fifth difference, and the fifth difference is delta power 5 y0 equal to delta power 4 y1 minus delta power 4 y1. So this is the finite difference table, or simply we can call it as finite difference table or forward difference table. So this is the operator. So this delta is called as forward difference operator. So here the important point we have to remember is the first difference is called as second difference. The difference of the second difference is called as third difference. The difference of the third difference is called as fourth difference, and the difference of the fourth difference is called as fifth difference. So that points I have written in the clearly here. What I have mentioned now in the table, that points I have clearly written here, so that you can easily see it. So next is important points. The symbol delta is called as forward difference operator. We already know that. The above table is called as, the table which we have written is also called as forward difference table or diagonal difference table. This is also called as diagonal difference table. And also the x values are called as arguments and y is called as functions or entries. And y naught is the first entry. It is called as a leading term. And delta y naught, delta square y naught, and they are called as leading differences. So here we are having a formula delta f of x equal to f of x plus h minus f of x. So this is the important formula. So now we are going to construct the forward difference table for the set of given values. So he has given the set of values, x values as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and y values are 4, 13, 34, 73 and 136. So now I am going to construct the forward difference table. So here I have constructed the forward difference table. First of all, I have written the x values, after that y values, and that is delta y is the first difference, and I already know that the difference of the first difference is called as second difference, the difference of the second difference is called as third difference, the difference of the third difference is called as fourth difference. So I found out the difference from below value minus above value, that means b minus a. So 13 minus 4, 9, 34 minus 13, 21, 73 minus 34, 39, 136 minus 73, that is equal to 63. Next, the difference of the first difference is called as second difference. That means 21 minus 9, 12, 39 minus 21, 18, 63 minus 39, that is equal to 24. The difference of the second difference is called as third difference. That means 18 minus 12, that is equal to 6, 24 minus 18, that is equal to 6. Next, the difference of the third difference is called as fourth difference. That is 6 minus 6, that is equal to 0. So this is the forward difference table for the given set of tabulated values. So here also he will ask examination like this. Construct the difference table for y equal to x cube, where x takes the values 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So y equal to x cube, 1 cube 1, 2 cube 8, 3 cube 27, 4 cube 64, 5 cube 125, 6 cube 260. So this we can construct in the difference table. So this is the important point we have to remember is the difference of the first difference is called as second difference. The difference of the second difference is called as third difference. The difference of the third difference is called as fourth difference. The difference of the fourth difference is called as fifth difference. So here I have constructed all the values and I have found out the values here. So delta f of 3 equal to 3. So what we have to do is delta f of x. We have to see here f of 3. 3 means here by up over here it is having a third position 3. So in delta for f of x we have to see for the third position, that is 3. So f of 3 equal to 3. So next delta square f of x. He has asked delta square f of 2. So f of 2 means in x we have to see that x place 2 is second place. 2 is in second place. So delta square we have to go for the second place, that is equal to minus 2. So minus 2. So delta cube f of 4. So f of 4 means x place we are having 4 is fourth place. In delta cube, what is in the fourth place? 1, 2, 3, fourth place. It is nothing is there. So it is 0. So next delta power 4 f of 2. So f of 2 means in x second place. So delta power 4 second place, it is having minus 10. So the value is minus 10. So delta power 5 f of x. So delta power 5 f of 1. F of 1 means in x first value. So in delta power 5 first value, that is minus 15. So delta power 5 f of 1 equal to minus 15. So this is how we can find out the values. So in this problem also I have constructed the forward difference table and I have find out all the values which he has asked. So this is about the forward difference table. So now we are going to see the backward difference table. So backward difference table means the operator is nabla. This is called as nabla. Here also the same logic, that is The first difference is the difference between the second difference. The difference of the second difference is third difference. Difference of the third difference is fourth difference, and difference of fourth difference is fifth difference. So here I have taken the up to x values from x0 to x5 and y values from y0 to y5. So the first difference, so delta y1 that equal to y1 minus y0. The difference of the first difference is called the second difference. Delta square y2 that equal to delta y2 minus delta y1. The difference of the second difference is called as third difference. Delta cube y3 that equal to delta square y3 minus delta square y2. The difference of the third difference is called as fourth difference. Delta power 4 y4 equal to delta cube y4 minus delta cube y3. The difference of the fourth difference is called as fifth difference. That is delta power 5 y5 equal to delta power 4 y5 minus delta power 4 y4. So this I have written here clearly in the words. So this is the backward difference table. So here he has asked the problem. Construct the backward difference table for the following set of values. So similarly, we already know that the b minus a, that is below value minus above value. So we can easily construct the backward difference table. So the only difference between the forward and backward difference table is the operator. That is delta is the forward difference operator. Here nabla is called as backward difference operator. In forward difference operator, we see all the values from front end. And in the backward means we go for the backward last end. So here, if you want to find out the forward values, here we see the values upwards like this. Backward means backward like this. So that is the only difference. So here you can observe from the problem here. Here he has constructed a backward difference table y equal to log x. He has given all the values. Now we have to find that values. So on finding these values, we have to see that we have to take the values from the backward. In forward means we have to see from the forward. In backward means we have to see the values from the backward. That is from down. That is from down we have to see the values from in backward. That is in upwards we can see the values for forward. So backward means we have to see from the downward. So like this we can easily find the values. So this is about the forward difference table and backward difference table.